Lunar calendar. Lunar calendar is a calendar which is based on the cycle of the moon around the sun. The average length of the lunar month is 29.5 days. In other words, length of a lunar month is alternatively 29 and 30 days. Presently, Islamic or Hijri calendar is the only pure or widely used lunar calendar. This calendar is not linked to the seasons as in the other calendars. Compared to the solar calendar, every lunar year drifts away by 11 days during normal years of 365 days or 12 days during leap years of 366 days approximately. From this annual drift, the lunar year comes back to the position in relation to the solar year approximately every 33 years. This number 33 is very important in Puranic texts because it refers to the number of devas, genes. Most so-called lunar calendars used, except the Islamic or Hijri calendar, are in fact lunisolar calendars. Though the months are kept on a lunar cycle, intercalary months are added to bring the lunar cycle to synchronize with the solar year. It is very difficult to determine the first day of a lunar year since the days are always floating and not permanent. Many lunar calendars determine the day by the first sighting of a lunar crescent. All these difficulties with lunar calendars paved the ways for the birth of so many other calendars. Yet, we Indians cling to the lunar calendar. Why? Because it says so in our ancient texts, which we believe are religious texts. We cannot discard the lunar year. We do not have to do away with it since it imparts very important health information to us. As per the ancient texts, the lunar calendar is not about the measurement of yearly 365 days time cycle or seasonal time cycle. It has been created in Vedic texts to tell us about the female menstrual cycle and its stages. The Vedic lunar calendar has nothing to do with the yearly 365 days concept, since Vedic texts are all about ancient medical science. The lunar calendar is used by Hindus for some limited religious purposes. Length of a Hindu lunar month, 29.5 or 30 days, is again divided into two pakshas, called Shukla or Gaura Paksha, bright fortnight, and Krishna Paksha, dark fortnight, each consisting of approximately 15 days. Each lunar day is called Tithi, and every day is known by that day's Tithi. Example, Amavasya, Pradhamai, Paurnami, Ekadashi, etc. Even though each day has a solar name, example, Sunday, Monday, etc. The 15th day, which is little short of a full day, or Tithi of Shukla or Gaura Paksha, bright fortnight, is called full moon or Purnima or Paurnami. The 15th day, which is little short of a full day, or Tithi of Krishna Paksha, dark fortnight, is called new moon or Amavasya. Solar calendar days are repeated every 7 days, whereas lunar calendar days are repeated every 15 days approximately. Gaura is a kind of dove. Vedic texts mention Gauramukha in some places, and this may refer to the pituitary or pineal glands, which play a major role in all kinds of secretions, contribute to various changes in organs, etc., in relation to procreative systems and other related activities. Each paksha or fortnight consists of 14 full days and a fractional additional day, known as 15th day, which is either a full moon or a new moon day. Thus, a lunar month consists of 28, 14 plus 14 full days and 1/2 fractional days, 3/4 full moon day and 3/4 new moon day. Each of these 28 days are allocated or linked with 28 nakshatras, consisting of 27 full nakshatras and 1 abhijit, intercalary nakshatra. The 27 nakshatras are said to be the daughters of Daksha, who was also a Ganapati, lord of Ganas, apart from Ganesha, who was also crowned as Ganapati, lord of Ganas. Daksha is in fact a female Gana representing the female procreative organs and system. Ganesha is a male Gana representing male procreative organs and system. The 27 daughters or nakshatras were married to Chandra or Soma. Lunar or moon is also known as Chandra. The menstrual cycle is a recurring cycle of physiological changes taking place in female bodies that are capable of reproduction. The average menstrual cycle is approximately 28 days. There are abnormalities in this cycle which are not considered here. Each of these normal menstrual days is represented through or attached to the 28 nakshatras, 27 full nakshatras, and 1 Abhijit and intercalary nakshatra. The menstrual cycle consists of two phases called follicular phase and luteal phase. These two phases are identified or divided by the ovulation, which is not a phase but an incident or happening. The follicular phase starts from the first day of the menstrual cycle, Amavasya, and ends on ovulation day, Purnima, which is equivalent to Shukla or Gaura Paksha, bright fortnight. If conception or fertilization has not taken place during ovulation, the luteal phase starts immediately after ovulation day, Purnima, and ends on the first day of the menstrual cycle, Amavasya, which is equivalent to Krishna Paksha, dark fortnight. Every day, hormonal secretions bring physiological changes in the female body, and this happens on all days of the menstrual cycle. The cycle repeats every month unless interrupted by conception or menopause or cycle malfunction. Ancient texts would have examined these daily changes thoroughly and named these daily statuses nakshatras in the same way that they call ovulation Paurnami and menstruation Amavasya. The daily nakshatras are the representations of the day-to-day physiological changes taking place in a woman's body. Full moon day or Purnima is considered the day of ovulation. New moon day or Amavasya is considered the first day of menstruation. Lunar calendar information is inherited from the Vedanga Jyotisha, where Vedanga, Veda plus Anga, means science or knowledge of the human body, and Jyoti means igniting or enlightening. Thus, Vedanga Jyotisha refers to an understanding of human anatomy, especially female. Presently, the Vedanga Jyotisha system refers to the future predictions and is being mistakenly called astrology, applicable to both men and women. The different stages or activities may involve hormone secretions, triggering cells in the hierarchical system of human body, etc. Kshatriyas are the warriors, protectors, or guardians of citizens with many functions. Red blood cells in the body are referred to as Kshatriyas. They protect the body by carrying nutrients and die every 120 days doing their duty. In the word nakshatras, na plus shatras, na relates to fluid or blood and shatras, kshatriyas, relates to guarding and providing for the citizens different procreative organs through signals and secretions. Each nakshatra is divided into 4 padas or phases, demonstrating to us that Vedic texts can identify the happenings minutely in a female body. Most Hindu festivals are symbolic representations of these happenings. More information can be extracted if nakshatras and the padas and tithis of those festivals are carefully watched and analyzed. 12 of these 27 nakshatras, namely Chitra 14, Vaishaka 16, Jaisha 18, Ashada 20 or 21, Sravana 22, Bhadrapada 25 or 26, Ashwina 1, Kartika 3, Margashirsha 5, Pausha 8, Magha 10, and Palguna 11 or 12 are termed as Masa or Mada under the Tamil calendar, which is a solar calendar. Why should all these nakshatras of the lunar group be brought into the solar group? These references confirm that each of the nakshatras are events or certain specific functions occurring in the human body. Incidents relating to these 12 nakshatras are narrated under the chapter Tamil Puttandu. Sitra or Kaitra or Chittirai is a nakshatra married to Chandra and is also a month in the solar calendar, as well as being the brightest star, Spica Alpha Virginis. The marriage of Meenakshi Sundareswarar takes place during this month. Chitra Purnima is a well-celebrated day and known as Buddha's birthday. Looking through the nakshatras and tithis confirms beyond doubt that Chitra Purnima is the day of ovulation, which happens to be the 14th day of the lunar cycle. No other Purnima of any month has got such relevance. The 60-year Tamil calendar is all about the yearly status of male seminal fluid. In the same way, 27 nakshatras are about the daily status of the women's cycle regarding menstruation and ovulation.